This flower is called the Pasta Gerbera. It has got wonderful, wayward, messy, all over the place petals. I really love this flower. And you've got this lovely detailed centre. So they're a real pop to bouquets and boxes of flowers. To make the curled edge petals, I'm using a GG1062, just that thin crescent shape piping tip. And for the centre detail, I'm using my number 0 here. You could use a number 1. You want a very small piping tip, and use a piping tip, don't just snip the end off a bag. You'll get much more definition in the detail in the centre, and you want nice soft buttercream so that it comes out easy in this one. And I've just added some more Colour Splash Sunflower to this one. This one I used Colour Splash Lemon Yellow with a little bit of sunflower mixed in, and for the centre I've just mixed in more sunflower. And then for the very centre I've got some Colour Splash Dark Brown, and I've just snipped about 1 millimetre off the end of a piping bag to give me these tiny little dots in the middle. I've also got to hand a small piping tip, and I'm just going to use the base of it to mark out my centre. So crumb coat your cupcake in the colour that you're going to use for your petals, and then take up your small piping tip and use the base to just mark out the centre of your cake. Make sure it looks even, and then just put your little marker in. Now take up your GG1062, ensure your buttercream down to the bottom, and have your bag nice and tight so you've got this fat end of the tip at the bottom. Now to put the petals on, I'm going to line up my tip to the end of the cupcake, so I'm coming in the middle of my circle and the edge of the cupcake case. I'm going to go over it very slightly. I'm going to come straight down with the piping tip, and then I'm just going to squeeze as I go up and down. So you've made like a little curly shape. Turn the cake. I'm going to leave a little gap and come right next to it and do the same thing. So I'm just going to touch down, move up, down, and you get this curl to it because of the shape of the tip. So turn the cake again, keep going round, and you can go straight up and down like that, or you can add a little curl to it like that. Make them messy. And I'm starting off, finishing where I'm starting off, so I'm not really moving the tip at all. Just touching, squeeze, move it up and down, turn the cake, touch, squeeze, go up and down, stop and come off. Just keep going all the way around. Like that. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing in between all the gaps. So you're building up another layer. And I've just gone ever so slightly over the edge of the cupcake case, not much, just a little bit. Now I'm going to go not in between every gap, but maybe every 2, and I'm just going to add a slightly shorter petal. So I'll start here, put one in there, and then I'm going to leave a gap, put in another one, leave 2 gaps, put in another one, so it looks messy. Now I'm going to put my centre in, and I'm going to move my circle a little bit so it's not quite centred there. So I'm going to fill that in with little brown dots. So push all your buttercream down with your bag nice and tight, and then I'm just touching down into that circle, squeeze out a little blob, stop and come off. And I'm just going to fill that in. Like that. And then take up your tiny little round with your soft buttercream, have it all pushed down to the bottom in your bag really nice and tight. And I'm going to go all the way around this centre, just touch down, squeeze, lift, stop, come off. And I like to start off by just going all the way around the brown. This is why you want nice soft buttercream in here for this. They're tiny little squeezes, tiny little details. And if your buttercream's too firm, you'll find piping them an absolute strain. And now I'm just going to bridge the gap between centre and the petals. Obviously, wipe off your tip if it gets mucky. So turn the cake any way you need to see what you're doing. Fill in the gap. Lots and lots of these little stamens. Obviously, if you've got a little petal edge that's in your way, just take a little bit off. It's fine. You want to mind your hand as well when you're holding the petals that come over the edge, because you end up knocking them. Hold it a little bit further down the case, be mindful. And I'm making these all sort of varying lengths, they don't all have to be the same. You can see how messy I'm making it. Sometimes when I'm loading up one of these really tiny round tips, you always get little bits of buttercream that will get stuck. Sometimes I do a bag in a bag, because if you get a clog, it's much easier to sort out if you can just take the bag out, run some hot water through the tip and get rid of it. And there we go. That's a gorgeous little pasta gerbera.